Okay, so now we're going to talk about prenatal development and all the factors that can influence motor development before the baby's even born. And so we'll look at disease, genetic effects, nutrition, exercise, and drug use. And so all of these things, as the baby goes through so many changes from conception to birth, and it happens so rapidly that any of those harmful substances that interact with the baby during that time can be absolutely detrimental to their development and growth, and even to their life sometimes. So there's three basic phases to development that happens between conception and birth. And the first is the germinal period, and that's just the first 2 weeks. So after conception, when the egg and the sperm meet and division starts to occur, then the zygote travels through the fallopian tubes and implants in the uterus. And so it says death is common because there's, depends on a whole lot of factors, whether it makes it that way, whether the uterus is in a conducive environment for implantation. And so, that's the main thing in that phase. The embryonic period, weeks 3 through 8, is the most important in that teratogens are the most detrimental during these weeks because there's so much rapid development. This is where it changes from looking like cells to looking like a child. It takes on a human form. The circulatory system is developing, the neural system is developing, all the organs, the reproductive system, the skin and the features and the arms and the legs and all of those things that make it look and appear to be just like a normal, just a tiny human are happening during this week. And so anything external that gets introduced to the fetus during this week can be especially damaging because it will interrupt that process. And the fetal period is the last period, and that's from 9 weeks up till birth. So that's the longest period. So then at this point, everything is pretty well there. We're just developing it. A lot of growth, efficiency, the physiology, all of those things are happening. The brain is forming and learning already. And so teratogens cause problems during this time, but they're not as large of effects